it from her mama. I'ma say you got it right. Body rude is polite. Don't be in the humble type. Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm tryna go good tonight. Posing hoochies left and right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it.
Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today's video is going to be another watch me work, and I've already applied my client's full cover extensions and pre-prepped her French tips. So today's set is going to be a freestyle abstract set. My client sent a few photos and I chose elements from each of those photos that I really liked. And so that's how I came up with this set. I'm starting off with two very thin layers of Satin Barbie by D&D. I am curing for 60 seconds between each layer. If you watched my French tips hack video, then you will know how and why I am doing her French tips this way. Just basically to save time, because I do sometimes struggle with French, so I do them in advance. And then I remove the tacky layer with rubbing alcohol. Once I apply the nails, I go back in and fill in the nail bed area with my base of choice. So I am filling in her nail beds with two very thin layers of Satin Barbie and curing for 60 seconds. When I'm doing sets like this, I like to get my base done and cured before I do any of the actual art. So for her pinkies, I am going in with two very thin layers of Barbie's Frosting by iGel Beauty and curing each layer for 60 seconds. For her index finger, I'm going in with Precious Pink by iGel Beauty, and I am doing 2 very thin layers, curing each layer for 60 seconds. I decided I wanted to add a little bit of shimmer to her index fingers. So I'm going in with iGel Beauty's Bedazzled, which is a sheer iridescent shimmery color. It doesn't really change that base color too much, but it does add a little bit of an iridescent sparkle, and that's what I was going for. So I am doing a very thin layer and curing for 60 seconds. To do my abstract freestyle art, I'm going in with the multiple shades of pink, and I'm also going to be using some black and white as well. As always, before I start my art, I am going to remove the tacky layer from her nails so that the paint and polish will stay in place. Removing that tacky layer also helps with adhesion when it comes to your rhinestones. For her stiletto nail, I am doing some white stripes. With stripes, the key is to not overthink it. You want to find the middle of the nail, and with this stiletto, obviously the point would be our middle. Once you are happy with your middle stripe, you want to either draw your next stripe to the left or the right. I never start at the edge and then go to the middle and then go to the other side. I start in the middle first, and then I will draw my next stripe either to the left or to the right of the center stripe that we already have. Looking at a stiletto nail, you naturally see one point, which is at the middle. When you are drawing stripes or lines, you want to see that nail in at least 3 points. So I see a low point and then 2 high points on either side, and that is where I draw my stripes, and that allows me to keep my lines balanced on the nail, because if you start out and work your way over, it's easy to end up with uneven lines or too many lines on one nail. So see the nail in sections: middle, left, and right. Once you're happy with your stripes, cure for 60 seconds. Once her stripes are fully cured, I'm going in with the dotting tool and just adding some random dots on that striped nail. I'm using multiple shades of pink and black and just creating different size dots on different levels. Some are closer to the cuticle, some are closer to the point. Just placing random dots on those stripes, and when I'm happy with my dots, I am going to go ahead and cure these nails for 60 seconds. Her middle nail will feature the abstract art. So I'm using my flat brush and just dragging across color from different directions. So I may use the medium shade of pink in the center and then the lighter shade of pink in a different area. And you just want to kind of drag, almost dry brush the color onto the nail. Once you're happy, go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Now that my paint has been cured, I'm just going to use the black and white gel polishes just to create some random shapes and dashes and dots on her middle fingers. There wasn't really a plan going into these designs. I just wanted to, give each nail its own personality and just add some random fun shapes to her middle nails. And I'm curing in between each color. So once I'm done with the black designs, I will cure for 60 seconds before moving to any white designs. Not fully curing your black polish and then going in with white, you will create gray, and that is not what we're going for. So you want to fully cure your black gel polish before you start using your white. Again, once you're happy with your design, go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. All of her art has been fully cured, so I'm going in with some spider gel, which lately has been my favorite way to accent some of the nails. I just think it's so pretty. It's a subtle, cute little something, very much something. So I'm just going in with my black spider gel and curing these nails for 60 seconds. I'm going to repeat the spider gel in white on her middle fingers, and then I will be curing for 60 seconds. I decided to add just a little bit of white to her thumbs as well. If you've been following me, then you know I like to set my rhinestones up in advance. That way I'm not wasting time trying to figure out bling placement. I literally set my rhinestones up on a palette, and then I go right in with my Rhinestone Glue and place those rhinestones on her nails just the way they are on the palette. Doing this has saved me so much time and creative stress, because I can take as much time as I need in advance to figure out how I want my rhinestones to be placed on my client's nails. I can move them around, I can switch them out, and I'm not doing all of that while my client is in front of me. So once I'm happy with my bling placement, I'm going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Once I have my Macart Rhinestone Glue fully cured, I'm going in with a precision rhinestone glue and just going around the outer edge of my rhinestones just to make sure that they are protected and any gaps are filled in so they don't catch on her hair or anything like that. Once I have gone around all my rhinestones, I'm going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. As always, I'm going to finish off this set with my iGel Beauty No Wipe Top Coat. I am doing one thin layer, making sure to cover the nail evenly, and then I am going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you all so much for being here. It would mean the world to me if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all again soon in the next one. Bye.
Double R